Adam Baker, John Olson deep for Decorah North Winnesheik. John Olson, tackled by Ryan Wegner. First and 10 for the Vikings. They open up at their own 22-yard line. Joseph Wolf, the ball carrier. Jerry Yeager, the ball carrier. Tackle made by Garrett Roderkus. 3rd and 3. Jerry Yeager. Jonathan Davis made the tackle. 1st and 10, Vikings. They're at their own 34. Brett Humple passing. Tackle made by Greg Knutson. Jerry Yeager carried. Tackle made by Kevin Cruz. 3rd and 5. Joseph Wolf, the ball carrier. Jonathan Davis on the tackle. Fourth and 1. Fumble recovered by Jacob Edwards. 1st and 10 Vikings at the Cyclone 24. Make that the 25-yard line. Brett Humple's pass intended for James Ruin. Jared Boyson covering for the Cyclones. 2nd and 10. John Olson carried. Tackle made by Todd Schwartz. Third and 11. Pass intended for Kevin Freund. Covering was Greg Knutson. Brings up 4th and 11. DJ Mello will attempt. This will be a 43-yard attempt out of the hold of Brett Humple. Wide to the left. No good. There's a timeout on the field. First and 10. Harlan at their own 25. Pass complete to Kevin Cruz from Sean Doran. Joseph Wolf made the tackle. Second and 6. Kevin Cruz, the ball carrier. Fumble recovered by Kevin Freund. First and 10. The ball is at the 26 of Harlan. Joseph Wolf. Andrew Schneider made the tackle. 2nd and 9. Jerry Yeager, the ball carrier. Greg Knutson on the tackle, along with Todd Schwartz. Third and 2. Jerry Yeager. Todd Schwartz on the tackle. Eric Lauterbach on that last tackle. Brett Humble passing to Joseph Wolf for the Decorah North Winnesheik touchdown. DJ Mello will attempt the point after. Jerry Yeager will snap. Brett Humble will hold. The kick is good. DJ Mello will kick off for the Vikings. Trent Svensson deep down the middle for Harlan. Svensson on the return. Brandit Pitts made the tackle. First and 10 at the 22. Kevin Cruz, the ball carrier.
Whoa.
Jeremiah Cook on the tackle. First and 10, Harlan at the Vikings 29. Carl Schnack, the ball carrier. Jerry Yeager made the tackle. Second and 6. Kevin Cruz carried. Third and 2. Kevin Cruz, the ball carrier. Jerry Yeager on the tackle. First and 10 Cyclones. The ball is at the Viking 21. Greg Applegate carried. Brian Ellsburn made the tackle. Second and 13. Greg Applegate on the carry. Correction, Sean Doran on that carry. Jerry Yeager made the tackle. Third and 9. Pass complete to Trent Svensson for the Cyclone touchdown. Zach Kaufman will attempt the extra point. Ross Hastert will snap. Kevin Osborne will hold. The kick is good. Zach Kaufman will kick off. Adam Baker deep along with John Olson. Adam Baker returned the kick. Christopher Jensen on that tackle. First and 10, Vikings. Joseph Wolf carried. Tackle made by number 12, Ben Beaker. Jerry Yeager carried. Third and 5. Brett Humple carried. Tackle made by Garrett Roderkus. 4th and 1. Brandon Pitts in punt formation. Greg Applegate deep along with Mark Bloom. Mark Bloom. Tackle made by Taylor Mansfield. First and 10, Cyclones at their own 34-yard line. Mark Bloom carried. Tackle made by Brett Schultz. Trent Svensson, the intended receiver. Covering was Kevin Freund. Third and 11.
Three.
Sean Doran carried. Jeremiah Cook made the tackle, along with number 70, Will Bothy. First and 10, Cyclones at the Viking 42. Greg Applegate. Tackle made by Luke Liddell. Second and 9. Duran's pass intended for Matt Gallagher. Third and 9. Sean Duran carried. Cody Webb on the tackle, along with Jerry Yeager. Fourth and 2. timeout, Harlan.
Timeout. Harlan.
Fourth and 2. First and 10, Decorah, North Winnesheik. At their own 35. Joseph Wolf, the ball carrier. Second and 10. Third and 10. Brett Humple stopped by Garrett Roderkus. Brandon Pitts in punt formation. Greg Applegate on the return. Brandon Pitts on the tackle. First and 10, Harlan at their own 45. Kevin Cruz, the ball carrier. Jerry Yeager on the tackle. Jesse Lyon on the tackle. Kevin Cruz carries for the Cyclone touchdown. Zach Kaufman will attempt out of the hold of Kevin Osborne. The kick is good.
Today's game is brought to you by Iowans, the same people who also bring you
Great colleges and
Today's game is brought to you by Iowans, the same people who also bring you
great colleges and universities.
Great outdoor activities.
World-class entertainment and arts. Rewarding career opportunities.
And a superior quality of life.
It's all here for you in Iowa.
Life has a lot to offer right here in Iowa. Thanks to Iowa's outstanding colleges and universities and our expanding high-tech economy, Iowa's future has never looked better. Share in Iowa's vision. There's no telling what you can achieve.
Zach Kaufman kicking off. Adam Baker on the return. Zach Green made the tackle. Correction, that was Ryan Wegner on that stop. 1st and 10, Vikings. They are at their own 24. Joseph Wolf, the ball carrier. Greg Knutson made the tackle. Here's some scores out of the Big Ten. These are all finals. Ohio State 37, Michigan 21, Purdue 63, Indiana 24. We'll give you a couple more after this play. Jerry Yeager. Brandon Burmeister made the tackle. Some more scores. Penn State 37, Michigan State 13. And in overtime, Northwestern 28, Illinois 21. Late in the first half, Iowa 14, Wisconsin 7. 1st and 10, Vikings, their own 36. Brett Humpel stopped by Andrew Schneider. Earlier today in Manhattan, Kansas, it was Iowa State 37, Kansas State 23. Brett Humpel, the ball carrier. Tackle made by Ben Beeker. Third and 7. Brett Humpel carried. Eric Lauterbach with that tackle. Greg Applegate and Mark Bloom going deep for Harlan. Brandon Pitts in punt formation for the Vikings. Fair catch, Mark Bloom. First and 10, Cyclones. They are at their own 24-yard line. Matt Gallagher, the intended receiver. Covering was Jeremiah Cook. Second and 10. Kevin Cruz carried. Tackle made by number 23, Jerry Yeager. Third and 2. The ball is at the Cyclone 32-yard line. Kevin Cruz, the ball carrier. First and 10, Harlan. First and 10 at the 38. Kevin Cruz, the ball carrier. There's a timeout. Second and 1. Pass complete to Trent Svensson. First and 10, Harlan.
Whoa!
Kevin Cruz, flag on the play. Cody Webb made the tackle along with TJ Wald. Preliminary indication against Harlan.
Holding. Offense. Repeat first down.
Kevin Cruz, the ball carrier. Jeremiah Cook made the tackle along with Will Bothy. Mark Bloom carried. Kevin Freund made the tackle. Luke Lydall on that tackle. Zach Kaufman will attempt. timeout.
Timeout, Decorah, North Winnesheik.
Whether it's in the classroom or in competition, whether it's going for the score or going for the grade, you strive every day to make your mark. And the Iowa Farm Bureau is proud to support your efforts by being the title sponsor for the Iowa High School Athletic Association. This partnership allows Farm Bureau to provide Iowa's athletes and students with millions of dollars in grants, awards, and scholarships. Together, we can ensure stronger schools, stronger communities, and a stronger Iowa, and help you make your mark.
Kevin Osborne will hold. No good. That was a 35-yard attempt. First and 10, Vikings at their own 20. Jonathan Davis with that interception for the Cyclones. First and 10, Harlan at the 12 of Decorah North Winnesheik. Greg Applegate, the intended receiver. Second and 10. Pass complete to Carl Schnack.
Timeout, Harlan. Third and 11.
Sean Doran passing to number 11, Greg Applegate, for the Harlan touchdown. Zach Kaufman will attempt the extra point. The snapper is Ross Hastert, and Kevin Osborne will hold. The kick is good. Zach Kaufman will kick off. John Olson deep along with Adam Baker for Decorah North Winnesheik. First and 10, Decorah North Winnesheik at their own 20. Joseph Wolf, the ball carrier. Tackle made by Eric Lutterbach. Flag down.
Face mask, 5 yards. Still first down.
Brett Humple, the ball carrier. Ladies and gentlemen, down on the field from the Iowa High School Athletic Association, Mr. Bud Legg.
Thank you very much, Bob Justice. We're here to honor the coaches in Class 3A with the Iowa Football Coaches Association Awards, starting with the Don Taft Junior High Coach of the Year. The award is being presented by Warren Wilbeking, and it goes to 28-year veteran from Iowa Falls, Alden, Dennis Irwin. Presenting the Assistant Coaches of the Year is Dwayne Orr of Mount Vernon. Our first honoree, Steve Roth, Washington High School, accompanied by his wife Tammy and daughter Mackenzie. Dan Bolts of Iowa Falls, Alden, accompanied by his wife Deb. And from Jefferson Scranton, Tom Powers and his wife Cheryl. Presenting the certificates for the district champions and the runner-ups that qualified for the playoffs is Steve Stallsmith, head coach at Charles City. The District 1 champion, Algona, Coach Brad Heitland. In District 2, Clear Lake, Coach Fred Week. In District 3, Decorah, North Winnesheik, Coach Bill Post, accepting his for his wife, Barb. In District 4, Marion, Coach Tony Perkins. In District 5, Sheraton, Coach Lee Sandy. In District 6, Benton Van Horn, Coach Cale Goodchild. In District 7, Waukee, head coach Scott Carlson. In District 8, Harlan, Kurt Blatt, accepting sons Jeff and Greg. Other qualifiers, these people were runner-ups in district play. From MOC Floyd Valley, Dave Faffel accepting is assistant coach Lyle Lundgren. From Boone High School, head coach Mark Kamenish. At New Hampton, Coach Scott Frericks. Anamosa, head coach Jeff Keene. Fairfield, Coach Mike Schenk. Pella, co-coaches Jay McKinstry and Matt Schulte, and accepting is assistant coach Brian Huddle. Winterset, Coach Zach Sweeney. And Denison Schleswig, head coach Dave Wiebers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Class 3A Iowa Football Coaches Association honorees. Ladies and gentlemen, the Iowa High School Ladies and gentlemen, the Iowa High School Athletic Association is proud of the positive relationship it has with the Iowa Cheerleading Coaches Association in helping recognize their students at our events and the great job that they do in promoting sportsmanship throughout the state. Each year during this game, we honor their coaches and non-coaches who have been honored by the National Federation Interscholastic Spirit Association and the ICCA. Presenting gifts from the Athletic Association, Executive Director Bernie Sago and Assistant Executive Director Rick Wilco. Our first recognition is the Iowa Cheer Coach of the Year, who is also the Section 4 National Coach of the Year. She is an ESL teacher and the cheer coach at Storm Lake, responsible for the cheer squads for football, basketball, and wrestling, and also initiating a squad for soccer 2 years ago. Her squads come from diverse backgrounds and work in a harmonious manner to strengthen the school and community atmosphere with a variety of service projects. Personally, she's won numerous honors in education, cheerleading, coaching, and church work. Your Iowa Coach of the Year and Section 4 National Coach of the Year, Sally Nichols of Storm Lake, accompanied by her son, Ty. The ICCA Contributor of the Year is a teacher, counselor, and coach of 34 years at Benton Community Schools in Van Horn. He's widely known for his support for cheerleading groups, and as Executive Director of the Iowa Basketball Coaches Association, he facilitated the involvement of the Iowa All-Star cheerleaders in the Summer Iowa All-Star Games at Central College in Pella. He's active in coaching organizations, foster care groups, his church, community clubs, and organizations, as well as professional education groups. Your ICCA Contributor of the Year, Mr. Don Logan of Benton Community Van Horn, accompanied by his wife, Jan. This year, the Cheerleading Coaches Association has initiated a Lifetime Achievement Award, and it's only fitting that this person be the first selected. She is the founder and the first membership secretary of the organization. She has coached squads at Carlisle and Southeast Polk, involving herself in over 30 years of service. Her squads have won numerous honors, including a state championship, and she has been an active member and a mentor to many. The ICCA Lifetime Achievement Award is presented to Sue Green. Ladies and gentlemen, your award winners by the Iowa Cheerleading Coaches Association.
Harlan will receive on the north end.
Kicking off for Decorah North Winnesheik, number 33, DJ Mello. Deep down the middle for the Cyclones, number 29, Trent Svensson. Svensson on the return. Kevin Freund made the tackle. First and 10, Harlan at their own 30. Kevin Cruz, the ball carrier. Kevin Freund made the tackle. First and 10, Cyclones. They are at their own 41-yard line. Carl Schnack, the ball carrier. Second and 8. Kevin Cruz, the ball carrier. Tackle made by number 70, Will Bothy. Third and 2. Kevin Cruz. First and 10, Cyclones. The ball is at the Viking 48. Kevin Cruz carried. Brett Schultz made the tackle. Second and 7. Sean Doran
3, 2,
carried.
1.
James Ruin made the tackle. First and 10, Harlan. Cruz carried. Will Bothy and Jerry Yeager made the tackle. Sam Aronson back on his feet. Second and 7. Kevin Cruz carries for the Harlan touchdown. Zach Kaufman will attempt out of Kevin Osborne's hold. The kick is good. We have a car with its lights on. It's a silver Oldsmobile, license 039NWC. A silver Oldsmobile, license 039NWC. Your lights are on. Zach Kaufman will kick off. Baker and Olsen deep for the Vikings. John Olsen returned to kickoff. Greg Knutson made that tackle. First and 10, Decorah North Winnesheik at their own 25. Jerry Yeager carried. Andrew Schneider on the tackle. Second and 10. Joseph Wolf carried. Greg Knutson on the tackle. Third and 7. Brett Humple carried. He was tackled by Ben Beaker. Kevin Cruz on the carry. In the third quarter, Iowa 21, Wisconsin 7. Second and 5. Greg Applegate. Cody Webb on the tackle, along with Taylor Mansfield. Third and 4 at midfield. Greg Applegate, the intended receiver. Fourth down. Kevin Freund going deep, along with Adam Baker. In punt formation is Carl Schnack. Fielding the punt was Adam Baker. There's a timeout on the field. First and 10, the ball is at the 22. Brett Humpel covering the ball for the Vikings. Second and 11.
Encroach on the defense.
Second and 6. Brett Humpel. Blake Schmidt on the tackle along with Greg Applegate. Third and 8. Garrett Roderkus on that tackle, along with Eric Lauterbach. Brandon Pitts in punt formation. Mark Bloom with the return. First and 10 Harlan from their own 27. Kevin Cruz, the ball carrier. Cody Webb made the tackle. With 11:37 remaining in the third quarter, Iowa 24, Wisconsin 7. Carl Schnack, the ball carrier. Third and 1. Kevin Cruz carried. Flag on the play. I want to correct the time remaining on that Iowa score. That was with 1:37 remaining in the third quarter. Iowa 24, Wisconsin 7.
Motion, offense, repeat, third down.
Third and 6. Sean Duran passing to Greg Applegate. Tackle made by Jeremiah Cook. First and 10, Cyclones at the Viking 35. Kevin Cruz carried. Taylor Mansfield made the tackle. Second and 8. The ball is at the Viking 32-yard line.
Three, two, one.
Trent Benson carried. First and 10 Cyclones at the Viking 16. Greg Applegate, the ball carrier. Brett Schultz on the tackle. Second and 9. Quarterback Sean Duran carries for the Cyclone touchdown. Zach Kaufman will attempt the extra point. Holding will be Kevin Osborne. The snapper is Ross Hastert. The kick is good. Zach Kaufman kicking off. John Olson on the return. Tackle made by Blake Schmidt. First and 10 Vikings at their own 32. Nick Schaben on the tackle, along with Todd Schwartz. 2nd and 15. Pass complete to James Ruin. Jared Boyson made the tackle. Third and 4. Pass complete to Kevin Freund. First and 10. Vikings at their own 45-yard line. Brett Humple brought down by Blake Schmidt. Second and 16. Pass complete to Jeremiah Cook. Andrew Schneider made the tackle. Third and 18. James Ruin, the intended receiver. Greg Applegate, Mark Bloom deep for Harlan. Brandon Pitts in punt formation for the Vikings. That's Mark Bloom. Luke Lidahl on the tackle, along with Derek Svenska. First and 10, Cyclones. Their own 35. Kevin Cruz carried. Tackle made by Jerry Yeager. Second and 8. Kevin Cruz carries for the Harlan touchdown.
Whoa!
Zach Kaufman will attempt. Kevin Osborne will hold. Ross Hastert will snap. The kick is good. With the 35-point rule, beginning with the ensuing kickoff, the clock will run continuously, except for the following situations when it will be stopped. They are any timeout charged to a team, or after a score, or intermission between third and fourth quarters, which we have passed, an extended injury timeout. Normal clock operating procedures will resume when a team scores to make the point differential less than 35 points. Zach Kaufman will kick off. John Olson and Adam Baker deep for the Vikings. With 10:54 remaining in the fourth quarter, Iowa 27, Wisconsin 7. First and 10, Decorah North Winnesheik at their own 20. Pass complete to Brandon Pitts. First and 10, Vikings at their own 49. Kevin Freund, the intended receiver. Pass complete to Kevin Freund. Justin Williams on the tackle, along with Mark Bloom. Third and 10. Brad Bloom. First and 10, Harlan. David Hosak, the ball carrier. Brett Schultz on the tackle. Second and 9. Chris Courtney, the ball carrier. Third and 9. David Hosak carried. First and 10, Harlan. Chris Courtney on the carry. Second and 8. Zach Stewart on that last carry. Third and 5. Chris Courtney carried. Tackle made by Brett Schultz. Ladies and gentlemen, following the trophy presentation, I will have announcements for fans of both teams. But for now, let's go down on the field. Here's Bud Legg with the Iowa High School Athletic Association.
Ladies and gentlemen, this year Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company is awarding a $500 scholarship to a senior football player in each of our 6 championship games. Coaches of the 4 teams that reached the semifinals could nominate 1 player. The final selection of the winner was judged on the student's academic record, his school and community involvement, and his leadership qualities demonstrated on and off the field. Here to make the presentation to this year's winner is Barb Baker, Marketing Director and Director of Community Involvement for Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance. The winner in Class 3A from Decorah, North Winnesheik, Jesse Hallwig. Thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, the awards program of the Iowa High School Athletic Association is the most extensive in America. Besides the team trophies that are given out, each member of this game on each team will receive a medal, a certificate, a team picture plaque, and a special ball for their teammates and their coaches to autograph. All of these are made possible through the partnership we have with our exclusive corporate partner, the Iowa Farm Bureau, and we join in hoping that they will be lasting mementos of what it means to play in a championship game in the state of Iowa. To present the awards, 3 members of the Board of Control. On my left, Mr. Dan Delaney, the Activities Director at Mason City. In the middle, Mr. Ron Sadler, the Chairperson of the Board of Control. He's the Superintendent at Howard Winnesheik Schools in Cresco. And Carol Greta, representing the Iowa Department of Ed. Vikings, it goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. You've got a terrific program. 12 wins this year, a district title, and everybody that saw you play will compliment you not only on your following, but the great sportsmanship you exhibit. Our congratulations to the Vikings from Decorah, North Winnesheik. Cyclones, for the first time in my life, I feel real small. But for the 2nd year and the 10th time overall, you are the state champions.
For the Decorah North Winnesheik fans, there will be a reception at Decorah North Winnesheik High School Gymnasium Sunday at 3 o'clock. At the Decorah North Winnesheik High School Gymnasium, a reception Sunday at 3 o'clock. For the Harlan fans, a welcome home celebration will be 1 o'clock Sunday afternoon at the high school gym. That's 1 o'clock Sunday at the high school gym. And midway through the 4th quarter, Iowa 30, Wisconsin 7. Ladies and gentlemen, please drive carefully as you exit the dome area and follow law enforcement officials' directions, and have a safe trip home.